way awkward. You don't want it to turn awkward. So I'm lying on the bed, and if you're lucky enough to be undressed by somebody else in a, hanky-panky way, they usually start with your shirt.
Yeah.
And then... But she went straight for my shoes. Hello. So my shoes come. I'm lying on the bed with my hands behind my head like you do. And she takes off my shoes. Okay. And then she goes and takes off my socks. And I thought, well, okay, that's good enough place to start. You don't want to make love with your socks on, do you?
No.
Isn't that
Well, I have done it once or twice. Yeah.
It just feels wrong, doesn't it? So okay, that's this. And just as I was expecting her then to either go for the belt buckle or the top button, she started to suck my toes
without a courtesy wash.
Oh, my feet are fine. Okay.
Still, though, really?
Yeah, you're confusing me with Jesus again.
Smite me, almighty smiter.
This is not him back. But the thing was this. I didn't know her well enough to tell her that the noises I was making, right, which were, weren't sexual. She was tickling. So she got one of my toes and she's sort of putting it in her mouth. It's awful. Second worst thing, and I don't know you well enough. Second worst thing that's ever happened to me, because as I said, I'm lying, and now she thinks he's enjoying this,
I'll do it
which
more.
is good because feet are my thing. And finally, I've found a guy for whom it is just as why. But I'm not.
I'd say the woman would have a shock if she did that to my feet. I've got nails like screwdrivers.
Do you not look after your toenails?
I look after them to an extent.
How do you do that? Where do you cut your toenails? Because that's what I've discovered later in life. The loo is perfect for that. Just put your heel on the loo, lift the seat up, put your heel on the loo, and it goes
Is this
down
during your 10 minutes with the racing post?
No, it's usually when I get out of the bath because they've softened.
I always get the whole. You get the clippers and you clip the toenail and it pings off around the room and you're like, I've got to go and look for it, but if I don't, then someone will find it and be like, there's a toenail, you dirty.
Yeah, I find the occasional toenail in our living room, and I know what's, I bend down and pick something up, Sadie hoovering the whole floor. I'll just pick that up. And think, that's a toenail. It's a lovely toenail.
Lovely.
But I can tell the age of a toenail. He's laughing, I can. You see, one of the great things...
I can as well.
I know the age of the person who's donated the toenail to the shag pile. Because once you get past a certain age, what are nails made of? Toenails and fingernails. What are they actually made of? What is the substance? Hair.
Calcium and...
Look at what we know. Fuck me, 50 years of state education has gone into us, and we keep counting off as the programme goes along the things that we don't know. And we don't know what nails are. We've got one vote for hair.
It's the same as rhino horn. It's hair. It's very tight, compacted hair which grows in. It's a form of hair.
I don't know, but hair comes from a follicle, and nail comes from a cuticle.
Google says that nails are made of keratin, which is the same substance that your body uses to create hair and the top layer of your skin.
Yeah, it's a harder form of hair. Okay. Rhino horn is hair.
It is. Okay, you're half right, so it's well done.
Yeah.
Well done, but you're never going to style it, are you?
Well,
yes.
You get all these,
it doesn't feel, does it? There's no feeling. And keratin is the stuff that grows for 2 days after you're dead, doesn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Okay. But you can tell, because once you get to a certain age, then your toenails... You used to be able to cut your toenails in a nice round, but then suddenly they start to go brittle and they go ping, and that's when they really do trajectorise across the bathroom. You think, I'll leave.
Take people's eyes out.
Yeah, I'll leave that one. I'll let the spiders have that one.
I get told off for doing it.
The chat line's keeping up.
Oh, there's loads of stuff going on. Going back to Hillary, Mick says that he says, for fuck's sake, she's describing Mike Mendoza.
I don't know what that refers to.
He's some radio guy, isn't he? I don't know. Let me see what else. They're all actually. There's a big hello to Ian Lee, apparently, who's entered the chat room allegedly.
Happy Tree's got no toenails on his big toes.
Yeah, you can lose them, can't you?
But footballers lose them all the time.
Yeah.
Obviously it kills the cuticles.
And walkers, marathon walkers.
Mm-hmm. Isn't stubbing your toe disproportionately painful?
Yeah, it's
if
not
you hit
right.
Your toe on the bed on the bed leg as you're going past at speed, and you get that moment of thinking that is going to. There it is.
You do the dance, don't you?
Everyone.
On the email, there's a bunch of stuff on the email that we probably haven't got to. First of all, actually, on the SMS, this is from Derek in Glasgow, who says, for Tommy, serious question, can I pleasure your wife?
Is your wife nice?
My wife's a good-looking woman. Yeah, she's a good-looking girl. She was. I saw her in the cinema before I ever met her. She was. They used to advertise a vodka called Smirnoff, and this bint used to be the Smirnoff girl. And
You can't say that.
and she was standing like this, sort of looking out to sea. She's got a good, strong profile, my wife, and she was like, ooh.
I remember that. Was she standing on a cliff top or something?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that advert.
Oh, so she was actually in the advert?
Yeah,
I thought you meant she was
her.
at the cinema.
Wow.
No. She was the Smirnoff girl, and then she got transferred to Hamlet for 2.8 million
With Russ Abbott.
and so she became the Hamlet girl. That's the one. And she was playing chess with Rutger Hauer or somebody, and they're again, it's on a cliff top again, and it was sort of a parody of the Bergman film. And my wife actually had a line in that, which was simply, he goes bonk with his knight, and she just looks at him and goes bonk with her rook, and she goes checkmate. And old Rutger lights up a cigar like you do, boom, dum, boom.
Yep.
And so I'd seen these adverts at the cinema, and I went off to Brighton College, and I'd been there about 2 weeks, and eyeing up the girls like you do at college, and this was a college with a 9-to-1 ratio of girls.
Wow.
And we can apply to this place how?
Well, no, it's too late now because it's a 9-to-1 ratio of gays.
Yeah,
now, isn't it?
it would be. But most of them actually were wannabe primary school teachers, so they weren't all that up for it.
Yeah.
And then suddenly there was this entirely different looking woman in the middle of the queue for tea.
You have a Skype call, by the way.
Oh right, okay.
Just a minute.
Thank you for that.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, who's this? We can see you.
Turn it down.
You know, if you take down the live stream from Play Radio, pause it or stop it, and then just talk to us using your Skype audio.
Still there, though. Hang on. Try and work this thing.
So I'd seen these adverts and I went on.
It's interesting listening to yourself back, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Not always.
Close down your media player.
Media player, get ya. I don't like Windows. It's horrible.
Wow.
I can't even see it.
No, but can we get a picture on this guy?
Is it here or mine, honest?
Close your media player down.
Trying to do it. I don't know where the digging thing
It's the little cross, top right.
Massive cross, man.
There was this
When you want it,
entirely
it's not
different
there,
looking
is
woman in the middle of the
That's not media.
of the queue for tea.
How could it
Now
be?
it's all getting confusing.
It is, but thank you for trying. Who is it?
Chris.
Chris, that's good on you for trying, Chris. And thank you, and do it next week, but we're getting there. Anybody who wants to Skype us at Play Radio, you need to kill the live Play Radio audio stream. Either pause it, which my wife recommended when she tried it out, or stop it.
Yep.
But he's still there. You still there?
Maybe he's paused.
Anyway, I thought you were going to talk about 9/11.
That's
Better.
better. We're going
Lovely.
to talk about 9/11 nearer the 11th of September, mate. But is that a thing of yours then? He's thinking
Crash
about
now,
it.
isn't it?
No, he's thinking about it.
Chris.
He's thinking about it.
Oh.
Okay.
Did he
could
hang
you-
up or has he
He's
dropped
hung up.
out?
Could you chat Chris back and
Yeah.
on Skype for me, Stuart, and just say we are looking at 9/11. We're going to do a thing on 9/11. We want to. Well, our original thing about 9/11, and I was disappointed to see all the major news media were still going along with the idea. During this week, there was some news report got to the top of the news agenda, which again reinforces this idea that a ragtag band of 19 terrorists, none of whom had ever flown a plane armed with box cutters, could wreak the kind of carnage that they did on 9/11, when there are other much more sensible explanations for it, frankly, out there. But the media
And the
hasn't...
proof isn't there either.
There's no proof. There's nothing. We need to start all over again with what happened on that day.